For all of 2 weeks, I thought I had to be a bio major. Thank goodness that wasn't true, but that's just for me. I have plenty of friends who are bio majors and love it. But I really love going to a liberal arts college like Dartmouth because I can still be pre-med and pursue my other interests. I'm actually not a science major, I'm a classical archaeology major. I really enjoy it because I feel like it uses both parts of my brain. If I did science all the time, I would go crazy, and if I did classics all the time, I would also go crazy. So for me, finding that balance between classics and pre-health has been actually not that difficult. I just take at least one pre-med class per term and at least one classics class per term. And then I leave a spot for something of interest. And it's worked out really well so far.
Freshman spring, I took a class called Women in Islam and Judaism with Professor Susanna Heschel, which I absolutely loved. And that really got me thinking into how I could continue to take classes about Islam, Judaism, the Middle East, and topics that I had been interested in prior to Dartmouth, but never even considered majoring in. And ultimately, I looked into the course options and decided that I really would like to balance the pre-health requirements with a non-science major. And so I decided to major in Asian and Middle Eastern Studies and have absolutely been thrilled with that decision.
I actually still don't have a major yet. I feel like I'll declare in retrospect, but yes, I'm still finding my interests as I'm finishing off my distribs and also doing my pre-med classes.
At this point, I think about majoring either in biology, just because there's a lot of overlap there with my pre-med classes, or with history, because I like the subject.
I guess when I came in to Dartmouth, I wasn't sure I was going to major in it at all. I considered just my favorite subjects in high school, like English and science in general, but I think I ended up choosing to major in bio because a lot of the classes in the bio major lined up pretty closely with the pre-med curriculum, so it was a matter of practicality as well as interest.
I've started to do a lot of research and meeting with some of my AIMS professors about opportunities that I could pursue in the Middle East, whether working at NGOs or clinics or even doing like a master's program at a university. But that's something that I'm very committed to doing because I think it will be really exciting and be a really great way to manifest what I've learned at Dartmouth with that AIMS major, and will be something that I'm really pursuing out of my own passion that's not as much required to go to medical school.
I'm a neuroscience major. I'm a global health minor in the anthropology department, and for me, choosing a major was just taking different classes and seeing what I really liked and what I was just most excited about. I think in my friend group we all have different majors, even though a good number of us are pre-health, and I think that's nice to be part of a community that has diverse interests, but also the kind of common goal of helping people and being physicians one day. I think the advising here is really helpful with choosing a major, with choosing classes, seeing how those kind of fit in with pre-health classes. But it definitely feels like there's no kind of one right major to choose. It's really just what you're really interested in, and I think partially it's also really interesting and fun to see how you can draw connections between whatever major that is and pre-health, because connecting the different fields I think is a good learning experience.